It's all right. My dinner's in the oven, so this will have to be a quick one.
It's not in the dog yet.
Avoid legal snags by telling people they're being recorded. Trev, you're being recorded.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
That helps.
Welcome to the Sales and Marketing for Decorators podcast with me, John Mears, and I am joined once again by Trevor Mangan. How are you, mate?
I'm all right. How are you?
Oh, I'm having a good time. Good time. Thank you very much.
I'm having a great time. Thank you very much.
It's lockdown. I'm loving it. Or maybe by the time this goes out, we might not be in lockdown anymore. Boris has got some lovely new plans for us. We might all be out drinking in June.
Yeah. I can't imagine that. But anyway, let's hope so. As long as we're all clear for November, the paint and decorating show, that'd be quite nice to look forward to.
Well, we've got Paula's show, Trade Decorator. That's at Old Trafford in June. That's touch and go.
Yeah, that's why I'm setting my sights on November.
Either way, that'd be good.
Yeah,
I'll let you buy me a drink at that one.
Oh, that'd be yeah. Thanks very much. I look forward to it.
Right, Trev, we need to make this one a bit quicker because we ran a bit over on the last one, didn't we? Today, Trev, I want to talk about trade associations. Should decorators belong to a trade association? Is it worth it? Are you part of one?
I belong to Dulux Select.
Of course, you're Dulux Select.
Correct.
Select. Dulux Erect Decorator of the Year 2017? 2018?
No, 18. Yeah.
2018.
I know. I do like Select for myself because I just think to be connected to a household name is really powerful. And also the other thing that is a bonus with being with Select is that you can offer a 2-year guarantee, which is very rare. Yeah, that gets me in so many doors with new customers because I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. If you're running a decent business, you will not guarantee, but if the customer's got a problem with the work you've carried out, if you're running a decent business that you want to last for a few years or, your lifetime, you'll go back and you'll sort out that problem because you don't want to, you look at that customer over the lifetime of the customers, with you, not just as from a job to job. So any decent decorator that's trying to run a decent business will go back and sort that problem out. However, a new customer doesn't know that and doesn't know you've got that mindset. They'll just see, rogue traders and all that. You're up against all that. So if you could turn up with a Dulux logo on your van, and also, by the way, I'll give my work a 2-year guarantee. It just blows all that stuff out of the water. So
I think that's a funny thing with decorators and all trades. Really, you run the whole business as if someone calls you up with a complaint, you always go back and sort it. But not many people turn that into a selling point. It absolutely should be part of your marketing. If you're the sort of person that will go back and do touch-ups and stuff like that, make a song and dance about it during the sales process and in your marketing and stuff like that. Tell people that all of your work comes guaranteed and you'll go back and do call-outs and stuff like that because you're going to do it anyway. And if you're going to do it anyway, then you may as well tell people about it and advertise it and get extra sales because of it.
I'll tell you what else works a treat as well. Is if you get the old, can you make it a bit cheaper? I've got another quote, £200 cheaper.
Yeah.
My go-to one every time is that's fine. I'll just take off the guarantee.
Yeah.
And then they think, well, because I'm a big believer in don't just discount your price for the sake of discounting it. Give a reason why you're discounting it, because otherwise it just looks like you've picked a figure out of the air. And I can take £200 off. For what? Why are you taking? So I always use the guarantee, and then they think, well, blimey, is they gonna? It's gonna cost me £200 to get a 2-year guarantee. I might as well have that. I might as well stay. And 9 times out of 10, they'll stick with you.
I think most people, for some reason or another, just have this mindset that you've got to ask any tradesman that's doing any work. You've got to ask them for a little bit of a discount and just see what happens. And most of the time, if the tradesman just turn around and just says, "No, I'm not giving you a discount," then they'll go, "All right, well, had to ask."
Yeah, well,
and the best way to do it is, yeah, like you say, you've got to take something away. You can't arbitrarily just take some money off.
I cringe when people say, "Oh yeah, I'll take that." I had one last year where the quote I was up against was £300 cheaper.
Yeah.
And I do a big spec. I do make a bit of a song and dance about my quotes. I said, that's fine. I said, send me a copy of his quote. I said, if he's pricing exactly the same job as me, then I'll relook at my price for you. I'll see what I can do. I got a bloody screenshot on WhatsApp of a text that he got sent. And I said, seriously, you want me to knock £300 off my? I said, go with him. I said, I'm not even going to compete with that. Yeah, I said, it's ridiculous. You've been sent a text of the price. I said, and I said no. And in the end, he went with me. Well, I thought, well, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Worlds apart.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Why would you even? I don't even know how. But like you say, I think they feel sometimes obliged to just try it on.
Just give it a go. Yeah.
I tell you, we're doing that again. We're going off track.
Yeah, you are. Let me wrangle this back. So, how much is Dulux Select?
Select is about £250 a year, I think.
Is that it?
Right. Yeah, and for what you get, it's brilliant.
What do you have to do to get in?
Pardon?
Do you have to learn a secret handshake or anything like
that?
No.
You just have to be assessed. You have to be assessed. You just have to put your name in, and then you get an assessor comes out and looks at your work, make sure it's okay to a certain degree, has a chat with you about your business. So that was when I got assessed. It was quite useful. The bloke came out and had a few good ideas for my business. So even if you don't get in, it's worth having a chat and meeting someone to have a fresh look at your business. So
it's 250 quid a year.
Yeah.
And literally every job where someone tries to haggle, you go, well, I'll remove the Dulux guarantee, but it's going to cost you 300 quid or 200 quid. So basically every job you do, you're earning another couple £100 because you're putting the Dulux guarantee on it.
Well, like I say, it just gives you that angle of just saying, right, okay, I'll take that off, and then they sort of think twice. But I think that, like I say, there's no other sort of trade association that offers that. I know the PDA are quite big on their legal side, aren't they? When with their that's their selling point.
So with Dulux at 250 quid. I mean, just the fact that you get to use the Dulux name, you can put that on your van and everything like that.
Exactly.
That's going to win you some jobs. And then the fact you've got the 2 year, I think Dulux Select is a Select. That's twice I've done that now. Dulux Select is brainer. I think that sounds like a great one.
And I think that
everyone should look at.
For an extra cost, you can then join Trademark, which is like a government association, a government approved accredited scheme as well, so that gives you that as well, which is quite good. So you got got Dulux and you got a government backed scheme too. So
and they do like we've got like closed support groups and stuff like that, all within all the Dulux Decorators.
Yeah, they got a select Facebook group, and also you get discounted. And not so much now with the way we are, but you do get discounted courses at the Dulux Academies, which is quite massively discounted too.
Well,
so
that sounds absolutely spot on. So number one, I think every decorator should look at that. That sounds brilliant to me. What other associations are out there? We've got the PDA. So
PDA, I don't really know too much about them, to be honest. They were like in the 80s, weren't they? They were the go-to sort of. Well, they were the only really trade association about.
It's a nice, prestigious-looking badge. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
It's a nice one to have on the van. I don't think it's that expensive. I think it's similar sort of price, isn't it? 150, 200, 300 quid, something like that.
There was a spat, wasn't there, of the blooming. Was it? Oh God. Oh, what's that other one? Guild of Master Craftsmen. Is that still about?
Yeah.
You remember them? So I'm not sure. I'm not seen them about for ages. There's the Federation of Master Builders, isn't there? That seems, but that's more builder wise.
Yeah.
I did look into recently the Witch, because I thought that's another sort of household name, Which Trusted Trader.
Which is a good one. How did that go for you?
Well, that was quite expensive. That was £250 for a non-refundable assessment.
Yeah.
The assessment was carried out by Trading Standards, so that was quite good. Also, they also in that £250 you got a CRB. Is it a CRB? What's it called now?
Or when you can work with children.
Yeah. Not a C. Oh, you know, it's DBS. DBS, isn't it?
Oh, okay. I thought it was an Aston Martin.
Yeah, but
Boom, boom.
Well, I mean, I was talking to someone about this the other day. I don't know why we're not why no tradesmen are required to have that by law. You know, it's
what you mean, like Corgi registered and should there be certain? Oh, this is another podcast. Maybe that's next week. Should the industry be regulated?
It should definitely be regulated. It really should. I mean, are you required to have? Is it an offence not to have public liability insurance? I don't think it is it?
Good question. I don't know. If you're a member of the PDA, they'd probably be able to tell you that.
Yeah, they're quite good on their legal side, apparently.
They're good with the legal stuff, apparently.
So anyway, back to which. So £250 trading standards assessment.
Yeah.
Then if you get in, it's £60 a month. So not the cheapest one to be, but again, if you're getting business from it,
I think that's a real powerful one. To say you're a Which trusted trader.
Yeah,
everybody knows Which, and I think a lot of people trust that as a name. And the fact that the assessment is quite detailed, that trading standards are involved, that's probably a really good sort of health check on your company. Make sure you are doing everything right. I mean, that probably pays for itself just on that.
That would be good marketing as well, wouldn't it? You know, my business has been assessed by Trading Standards. Yeah,
because I would bet there are not many people in anyone's area that have got that Which trusted trader mark. So if you have that, I think that will give you the lion's share of business in your area.
Yeah, so maybe I am thinking about doing it. So not this time. I've got a few other bits and pieces going on, but it may be something in the future that I think about doing. Because I think Which with Dulux would be quite a good combination.
Yeah. So Which Dulux PDA.
I
don't think there's anything else.
Not really
specifically for decorators, and is going to have some real clout.
No, I don't really. Not because I mean, I don't. I bet there are some people, like you say. I bet there's people screaming out there, shouting. But sorry, we can't hear you, and we don't know.
Yeah, I think they're the main ones. I think Dulux Select sounds like an absolute no-brainer for me. PDA is a definite maybe if they can help you with anything on the legal side of things and protect you. That's got to be worth a couple £100 a year. Which trusted trader? Yeah, if you want to separate yourself from the competition, that's worth it. So you think a lot of people, when you think trade bodies, you want to have those, especially when you're starting out and you're not known in your area. People like to go, all right, well, he's associated with Dulux or he's associated with the PDA. He must be or she must be the real deal. Do you think it's more important for new companies, or do you think everyone benefits from being part of the trade benefit body?
I think a new company would benefit more, but you can't. It doesn't harm you to be associated with someone. It just sort of it takes you up another level, doesn't it? It shows that you're invested in your business and you take your business seriously. I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Even if you're well established, I think having those extra couple of logos gives customers peace of mind. It'll mean your closer get a few extra leads a year. And I think each logo that you add on the back of your van, that's probably you're able to charge 20, 30, 40 quid more on your quotes, because it, like you say, it's just taking you up that notch, making you look a bit more professional. So I think pretty much any decorator at any level, whether they've just started the business or they've been going for a long time, should be considering should be considering the Dulux Select program. PGA.
I'll tell you something. Another misconception. Well, a misconception I've heard is that a lot of people I've talked to, and customers included, seem to think that CheckerTrade is a trade association for some reason.
You just pay to get on that, don't you?
Yeah, but like I say, some people don't see it as a directory; they see it as a trade association. Whether that's because it's got so many trades on there, but
I think the general public, homeowners, are getting quite wise to that. That anyone can get onto CheckerTrade, can't you? You just pay to get on there as a listing.
Yeah.
You can get kicked off, can't you? But generally, you can just get on. And I think a lot of cowboys have been making a big deal of it, putting the CheckerTrade stickers all over their van and stuff like that, and using that name to get themselves extra business. And I think that the public have got wise to that now. So
I just see CheckerTrade today as the yellow pages of the 80s. It's just everybody's on there, and it's just my mate's a decorator, and he's on CheckerTrade, and he actually put in his own postcode, expecting himself to come up top of the list.
Yeah.
Some decorator 15 miles away beat him to the first spot. And he looked through, he's on the third page of CheckerTrade, and that was with his own postcode.
His own postcode.
Yeah, and you think, blimey, it's just, for what they charge, because it's I don't know.
So at that point, you know that it's all about who pays the most to get the top listing. CheckerTrade aren't actually putting forward the most relevant and who should be at the top of the listing.
I'm a big fan of your sort of concept, which is be responsible for getting your own leads.
Yeah, definitely.
Put stuff in place so you can generate your own leads, and you're responsible for getting your own work, because it's a whole ethos of being self-employed, isn't it? You're self-employed because you want to do something for yourself. So, why not generate your own leads? Far cheaper, and be far more in control of what you get.
This is it. CheckerTrade could double their prices tomorrow, or kick you off,
or even stop trading at all.
Stop trading at all, yeah. And if that's your one way of getting leads, then you're bang in trouble.
Yeah. So all the people are on there.
Yeah, well, that's good. We've nicely wandered off again. Let's get this back on. Let's get this back on.
That was my lead. CheckerTrade people see as a trade association. So that's that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Yeah.
Final verdict then, Trev. Trade associations, yes or no?
Yeah, I think it's always going to be a good one. Yeah. Definitely.
And if you could pick just one,
it's got to be Select.
Yeah.
Or the Select, and if you can afford it, then definitely which Trusted Trader, give that a go.
Okay.
I would have thought.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree with you this week. I'm going to say yes. Decorators should be part of a trade association. I think it gives you some extra gravitas. I think the Dulux Select, particularly with the benefits that come with that, I think that is guaranteed to pay for itself 10 times over throughout the year. Plus, you can enter for the Dulux Select Awards, which I saw they did virtual, and they sent you like champagne and stuff like that. It looked awesome.
Yeah, it was good. It was very good.
You didn't win anything though, did you?
No. I sort of quit when I was at the top.
Trev, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you again for this.
Thank you, John.
Maybe see you again. Get you on again another time.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got nothing else to do.
Good man. Yeah. Right, Trev, where can we learn a bit more about you? How else can we find you?
Basically on Instagram, I suppose, at TJ Decorating, and on Facebook, got the podcast, 2 Decks, 1 Mic. We're all over everywhere. You'll find it. You'll find us or hear about us, no doubt.
Find him, follow him, send him messages. If you want any more from me, you can go to jmears.co.uk/ebook and download my free marketing ebook written specifically for decorators. Trev, thank you very much, mate, and we'll speak soon.
No problem at all. Cheers, John.
Cheers, mate. See ya.